Hello, I am in Benidorm in the Sol Pelicanos. I'm just doing a quick review of the room. I'm in a single room, which was 417 on the top floor. I booked it through the Sol Pelicanos Melia website, and for 6 nights, breakfast and evening meal, it was £219. Now, if you book it through the website, you only have to pay when you get here. So you can book it and reserve it. There's no deposit, nothing. Don't have to do anything. And then when you have to put your credit card details in, but then when you get here, you can pay for it. Now, I paid for it on my credit card. My mates actually turned up and paid for it cash. So I say this is a single room, 219 quid for 6 nights, breakfast and evening meal. So I'm just doing a quick review of the room. So this is the bathroom. You get sort of sink, toilet, hair dryer, some complimentary soap, a shower. So the shower ain't too bad. It ain't too bad a size, and it's one of these double head things. There's like a big head and a little head sort of thing, and then the room itself. It's quite small, bearing in mind it's a single. It is quite small. So basically you just get, like a double bed. There's a LCD telly on the wall. You get some English channels, like the BBC, ITV, ITV2, that kind of thing. There's a complimentary safe and a complimentary fridge. This is the fridge, so that's free. You don't have to pay for that. That's quite handy. There's no kettle. You don't get a kettle, but apparently you can hire a kettle from the hotel reception, and it's about €20. Now I reckon you're better off just buying a kettle. If you get here and you've forgotten it, you're better off just going to one of these Chinese shops, and you can get a kettle for about €7. So hiring one is a waste of time, I reckon. So this is your wardrobe. There's a fair bit of room in there, bit of hanging space in here, sort of thing. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And this is your safe. Now the safe is one of these key safes. It just has a key, and I think that was something like €24. And at the end of the week, when you hand your key in, you get €10 back. It's like a €10 deposit for your safe key. Now the electrics run off the old card meter slot, but she did give me 2 cards. When she gave me the cards, I got 2 cards, so you can always leave one in the slot if you're charging your phone or whatever. I'll tell you what as well, there's a USB charger. Look, next to the socket. That's quite handy if you want to charge your phone. Just bring a USB cable with you. You haven't got to bring a charger if you're on Android, or if it's just a USB. You know what I mean? That's quite handy. So I'll show you outside. You get a little balcony area, little table, and then this is the view. So this is the where they film Benidorm, the pool scenes in the Solana. So that's where they film the Benidorm pool scene sort of thing. And so we're here in March. I think we came March the 9th. The weather's been pretty good. It's been sort of warm and sunny, in the 20 degrees, 21 degrees daytime. And then at night it's been sort of about 8 or 9 degrees at night. So it's like sort of jumper weather maybe. Or if you're a really, really hard man, you might get away with a t-shirt or a polo. But that's about it, really. The food, I've been having the food in the hotel, and I've not been that impressed with it, to be honest. It's been a bit sort of bland. It's been the same old food, every day. I've eaten out once so far, and I went to Ray's Chippy 2. That's where I went, which is on the main strip. And to be honest, I got a better meal in there. It was only about, I think it was about €10. And I got a better meal in there for €10 than I did having my free dinner in the hotel. I think last night I had beef goulash, and there was sort of, you know, the odd sort of pipes and things and things in your meat. And the sort of veg options, I think, you know, there's sort of like usually sort of 2 veg options. I think there was peas, or you could have courgettes. But mainly the main issue is, you know, it's chips all the time. You can have chips, and there's usually like fried potatoes, so a lot of like round flat chips, or like square chips. So basically different types of chips, but chips nonetheless. They got some Portuguese rice, but that didn't look very appealing. Nobody was touching that. I think they had some tenderloin beef steaks that they were sort of cooking, but to be honest, they looked a bit rough and a bit rare. One of my mates had them, and it was a bit sort of rare and a bit sort of tough to eat. Do you know what I mean? I think if you were staying here for a week, I think you'd have to have a couple of meals out just to break up the monotony. Do you know what I mean? But that's my short review of the Sol Pelicanos single room. Okay, thanks.